Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like the content, hit that subscribe button, leave a like down below. Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold here. Looks like I just woke up. The first thing I see is WWE is sold to UFC parent company Endeavor. So the UFC has basically bought the WWE. Now let's go over this real quick. It says WWE has been purchased by Ari Emanuel's Endeavor Group, the parent company of mixed martial arts promotion UFC. WWE and UFC will now merge to form a new publicly traded company controlled by Endeavor. The news, first reported by CNBC over the weekend, was officially announced on Monday, April 3rd, following WWE's flagship WrestleMania pay-per-view event. According to CNBC report, the company has been valued at $9.3 billion. Emanuel will now be chief executive of both Endeavor and a new publicly traded company that will run both WWE and UFC. WWE's executive chairman Vince McMahon will stay on in that role, sharing duties with Mark Sharpio. So Vince went out and found a company that would keep him on. That's what it looks like here. Nick Khan will stay as CEO of WWE and president of wrestling operations, with Dana White remaining as president of UFC. Okay, let's see here. Giving pro work by Ari Endeavor done to grow the UFC brand, nearly doubling its revenue over the past 7 years. Immense success. We've already had partners. This is all about money. It's all about finding a buyer that would allow him to stick around, you know. So I feel really bad for Stephanie and Triple H. Company should have went to them, but I don't think they know how to run an actual business. They know how to run a wrestling company. You know what I mean? There's a little difference there, because like McMahon is a business tycoon, man. He knows all the ins and outs. How else would he still be there? Triple H knows how to run a wrestling promotion. That's what he was trained to do, and I think that's all he wants to do. He doesn't want to be the head honcho of this major corporation. And to be honest, I don't think Stephanie wanted to do it either. Why else would she have left? Unless she knew about all this. It was like, I don't want to answer to someone else. She wanted to be probably the lead person. But being responsible for a company that big, that is a huge undertaking, and I sure as heck wouldn't want to do it. any like decline in sales or anything, you get blamed for. You get crucified for. So I don't know if they have their own app. I'd never even heard of Endeavor. There was a rumor going around that Nick Khan wants to charge for pay-per-views again and get all the pay-per-views off of a streaming service. So essentially you'd have to pay $50 to $60 for every single pay-per-view like it used to be. I think in today's economy that it would be suicide, because people don't have 50, 60 extra dollars. I mean, especially wrestling fans. Not to knock on us wrestling fans, but most wrestling fans, we don't make a lot of money, So anyway, what are your thoughts on this? How do you think this will affect the games? That's another thing. UFC has a deal with EA. When the 2K license goes up for WWE, do you think they'll just give it to EA because they're in such good, connections with UFC and EA, or do you think they'll stick around with 2K? That'd be funny if UFC went to 2K. That'd be kind of funny. I guess it depends on it's all about the money. At the end of the day, all that matters with this whole thing is the money, unfortunately. Anyway, sound off on your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching, and stay frosty.